Hey guys, so as you may know, one of my big loves, in addition to Lord of the Rings, of course, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we are at the IDW booth here at Comic-Con with artist Ben Bishop, who worked on The Last Ronin. Ben, The Last Ronin has been a massive success.
Yeah, it's been really, really amazing. I mean, we always hoped it would be a huge success, and the whole process took a long time, and we got little bits of that success with every issue. But now that the whole thing's done and the hardcover's out, all 5 issues, it's been just like mind-blowing how much people are loving it and reading the reviews and seeing people pick it up when they haven't read comics in years, maybe not even Turtle comics, like comics in general. It's been crazy. It's been a good show.
Yeah, and one of the things we were talking a little bit off camera a few minutes ago, you know, a lot of people kind of associate the Turtles with maybe Saturday morning cartoons because that's how they were introduced to it. But this is a very mature story and really hits emotions and depths that, you know, people might not initially expect from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it's very dark. It's definitely the Dark Knight of the Turtle universe. But I actually come to the whole Turtle thing from the cartoons and from the toys, so I was able to, you know, put some of that in where I could. Even the way I draw the Turtles is kind of like the Henson suits. I snuck Kino into the comic. I don't know if you guys have found Kino, but he's in there. And then the Footbot with the high shoulders and stuff, that's straight out of the cartoon toy line. So I've been having a lot of fun sprinkling in these things that we all remember and love about Turtles, but into this very dark story that's very much more along the veins of Pete and Kevin's Mirage stuff, you know?
Yeah. And speaking of sneaking things into the comic,
Yeah.
you also snuck in some Lord of the Rings references.
Yep, there's some Lord of the Rings reference. Those came right from Kevin, of course. They were there in the script day one, as far as I know. And he was not shy that it was a Lord of the Rings reference. Like, why wouldn't Fugitoid love Lord of the Rings? It makes perfect sense, yeah.
Yeah,
But
so I know of at least 2 in there. Do you know roughly, is there more than 2?
I can only actually think of the Fugitoid one right now.
Okay, so I think there's also, Mikey says, leave now and never come back.
Oh, yeah.
To the visions
I
that he
heard
happens
that on
to
your
see.
channel, actually. Yeah,
Really?
now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, oh, I don't remember that one. Yeah, I watch everything. I listen to everything.
Oh, nice.
So be nice. No, people love this thing. It's crazy.
Yeah. And the hardcover obviously is out now.
Yeah.
If you are here at Comic-Con, they're selling autographed copies.
Yep.
And as well as the regular hardcover. The hardcover here is an exclusive edition to Comic-Con.
Yeah, I got to do the cover of that one with Luis Antonio Delgado. The colors for the whole series became like really close friends through this, and probably be working together forever. But that thing is beautiful with the spot gloss and the dust jacket. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was the first place I went to actually today, was to pick up my copy.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I love about The Last Ronin is, you know, we have flashbacks and everything, and you have different artists working on this,
Yeah.
and you kind of all got, you know, different. They use that for the storytelling.
Yeah, I love the art change throughout. In comics in general, you may have seen art change and it would make you mad because it was done for the wrong reasons. It was done because someone was falling behind, or they put like the really good artists on the cover, and then you open it up and you're like, what the heck? But Kevin, and I mean, I love doing it this way too, but it was Kevin's idea to do, you know, the different styles so you really know where you are. But he was very particular about those styles to make sure they all fit together. And I think with Louise's colors, it really ties everything together. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, guys, if you haven't already, you need to check out The Last Ronin. If you were ever a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, which if you're of a certain age, you've pretty much got to be.
Yeah, and you don't need to know much. A lot of people are like, oh, I haven't read Turtle comics in years. Like, if you know the main characters and you know the personalities they're supposed to have, you're going to be like, whoa, they've been through some stuff. And but you'll see echoes of all the stuff. Like I said, I've sprinkled in stuff from every different iteration in there, and Kevin has too, yeah.
And so before we sign off real quick, you said, you know, you kind of grew up with the cartoon. So what was it like for you as an artist to then come on and work alongside Kevin Eastman?
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, Kevin and I have been working together for a few years on another project that we do called Drawing Blood with writer David Avalone, and that's a great story. We say it's the fictional true story of how the Turtles were created, but instead of Kevin Eastman, it's this guy Shane Bookman, and instead of creating the Turtles, Shane and his brother create the Radically Rearranged Ronin Ragdolls, who are samurai cats named after famous anime directors Miyazaki, Tezuka, and Otomo. So when I got that call, that was when I was like, holy cow, Kevin Eastman is telling me to call him and he wants to do a book together. So I'm a little jaded by it, but when it came time to do like Turtles and such a big turtle book, and Kevin knew, he said, this is going to be huge. Like, so just believing in that and believing in, you know, all that he's seen and known, and he knows his fans, he knows the Turtles, and so he was right. And it was pretty crazy to be a part of. Yeah. It's like, what else could I want to be drawing, you know? So.
Well, fantastic work. The Last Ronin is a fantastic book. You guys should check it out. If you're here at the con again, they've got the exclusive edition. If not, you can order it online or wherever you get your comic books.
Yep.
On the Ronin verse.
Yeah.
So can we expect any announcements perhaps?
Maybe. I mean, it's a long panel. I don't know what else we're going to talk about at a Roninverse panel. So I'm hoping that they'll spill some stuff, because I'm sick of all these secrets.
There's got to be something. I mean, you don't sit there that long for nothing. So, Ben, thank you so much for joining us. Once again, guys, The Last Ronin here at the IDW booth from Comic-Con.
Thanks.